Are you going to pay for those?
A precious antique stolen from two elderly shop owners. Why they need your help to get a piece of Tulsa's history back.
Finding justice for victims. How the Tulsa Police Department could soon crack countless sexual assault cases.
A strange crime has one Tulsa neighborhood scratching their heads tonight.
Disbelief. It's kind of bizarre. I've never heard of anything like that happening before.
What neighbors are doing to protect their property. I'm Karen Larson.
I'm Brian Sanders. We're working for you.
You're watching 2 Works for You at 6.
I was devastated because it's a one-of-a-kind piece. It can't be replaced.
Only on 2, a piece of Tulsa history stolen in broad daylight. The owners tell us the thieves struck twice in 1 week.
Now they're asking for your help in finding an original rope stand from the federal courthouse. 2 Works for You anchor Corey Duke shows us the plea to get the rare piece returned.
This stanchion, identical to the ones thieves stole last week here at the Brass Buff. And as you mentioned, it is an irreplaceable part of Tulsa history, and the owners are desperate to get it back. Pieces of history, blanketed with the wears and tears of time.
I enjoy this. It's fun to bring it back to life.
It's a passion that's kept Robert Bolton in business for nearly 40 years, restoring brass artifacts.
This is cast iron with brass, and that's the natural color of the metals.
Robert's intricate work glorified at Tulsa's exclusive little brass shop, the Brass Buff.
And it's kept me out of trouble for all this time.
But as fate would have it, trouble did find Robert.
About a week ago, we had someone come through the front door.
A thief disguised as a customer entered the store unseen, grabbed an antique stanchion refurbished from the federal courthouse, and ran.
And by the time I got up here, he was already gone.
But the thief would soon return a couple days later, trouble in tow, this time confronting Robert.
He was looking for something for his grandmother for her birthday.
The thief acted interested in 2 antique fire extinguishers, both polished to perfection.
When I mentioned to him a deal, he said, well, yeah, okay.
The man picked up his items and dashed.
I said, hey, are you going to pay for those?
Unfortunately, the store didn't have any surveillance, and the suspect's description is a little hazy. But the missing stanchion, Robert's biggest concern of all.
Because it is pretty much of an heirloom, one of a kind.
He's hoping if the thief tries to sell the items, someone will recognize them and bring them home. Store owners tell me they've installed surveillance throughout the shop to deter any other thieves from striking again. Now, if you have any information on the whereabouts of the stolen property, you're asked to call the Brass Buff or the Tulsa Police. In Midtown, Corey Duke, 2 Works for You.